Team pick.
Earth Spirit.
Radiant team pick.
Abyssal Underlord.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Admiral Concar.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Grimstroke.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
See you later, nerds.
I admit nothing but
There is nothing that can stop this man! There is nothing that can stop this man!
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
I love it when you resist.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
Game number 2, Neon Esports open up the draft, threatening to run Schem position 1 here in the China game again, but it's not gonna happen. I was gonna say, if you actually pick Chen 4 times in the last month, for reference, this is gonna be his 8th Faceless Void game.
No, I like how you say threatening.
Threatening. They threaten it. They say, well, do it. Don't make us do it.
His carry Chen is
It is a threat, isn't it? Because it completely changes the play stat. We were talking how, yes, Neon, they are going for these kind of goofy drafts. Maybe not goofy, alternative drafts, right? That they're going different play styles. They play them out very well. Is that because GEEKFAM maybe just a bit too strong for them in a 5v5 scenario?
No, it's just them. They have a lot of overlapping heroes within their players. That's why they are able to pull off drafts like this, which sometimes I don't even know when they pick the hero who's gonna play the hero. Maybe.
I mean, honestly, I don't think, you know, Neon, they didn't even have last pick, right? They last picked the Grimstroke. I'm pretty sure GEEKFAM at that point went, okay.
But if you know them well enough, you would get things sorted out, because you know that Play Hard doesn't play Earth Spirit. So the Earth Spirit has to be like a core role somewhere mid or lane. And then you'll be able to figure out, okay, if Earth Spirit is going to be a core, Grimstroke is pos 4, then the pos 5 is going to be more or less going to be the Chen there. So everything will...
It kind of falls into place.
Yeah, will fall into place.
Now the square block has to go into the square hole sort of deal.
You're a god! See you later!
But still, like having this flexibility within a team, that gives your drafters so much options.
Yeah. Plenty of voice lines here at the horn.
The battle
and a few
begins.
high fives.
You're a god!
We'll turn around for that one. Good luck. And we're now underway with our second game, Neon Esports 0. What do you think? Does this draft have what it takes for the 2-0 here, or do you think we have a game 3? Putting you on the spot here, but a quick prediction.
Lot equal.
Right. Winter's a big fan of the Pit Lord. If you've been tuning throughout the days, he's always been yelling for it. And finally, we're going to get to see it.
Your admiral is on board.
The Faceless Void. It's going to be a pretty nice matchup here for him. You can always threaten to ruin a Chronosphere as well. The TP out as well with the Uber. Lots of great uses of Pit Lord this game.
Yeah, laning is great for you too against a melee hero. Void doesn't really like playing against the Void. I mean the Underlord in the lane. And like overall, he's gonna build the pipe, he's gonna build the mech, keep everyone alive, be that front line, you know, you have to chrono him, or else he's gonna bring the Medusa home.
Yeah, Pond just kind of not really getting owned in this mid lane. You know, obviously the range versus melee is always going to be, at least in this, you know, it's always going to be Carl having
Kunkka is not fair for that comparison. No, Kunkka is a great laner.
He's a great laner, but early on he does suffer, especially to the Queen of Pain, but they have nerfed the Shadow Strike quite heavily as well. Yeah, the mana cost, the initial damage as well, so you need level 3 really to start throwing some more damage. Why not nearly dead? The play horde, he doesn't actually want to reveal the ward there. He didn't want to reveal the ward.
And he can't get the kill anyway.
No. So that was a good move by him. He didn't want to. That's too much. That's too valuable of a ward to reveal. Hold your horses. Be calm. Tranquilo, as we say. Chill out.
Tranquilo.
Careful, Whitemon. No, they're going to end up rolling over, forcing him back. No Icarus dive here available. Whitemon's still level 1, but they lack the damage here. Abed, in the meantime, looking for a first blood of his own. Play hard. He's going to be taking him for a walk, and JG hitting level 2 there will be securing the first blood for himself.
Yeah, good start for the offlane Osprey. He has to be the designated initiator this game. Actually, frontline initiator. He's going to be splitting that role with the Kunkka.
And what's nice, it's not going to be as nice on the level, or at least, sorry, make them the mid laner. Earth Spirit. He's not going to have the same amount of levels, probably not going to have the same amount of farm, but he will have more levels guaranteed than a support.
Yeah. He's gonna need to build like all the aura items.
Yes.
Like Pipe seems wonderful choice here with the Phoenix.
Yeah, and you even have the Chen. That's something you don't really like about the support Earth Spirit. He kind of just rolls in and dies.
Step
He's
line.
so valuable in these fights if he's just able to calmly get his spells across, as we see here now onto Abed. Actually, we had a pretty serious kill threat onto him. Nice job there on the Fire Spirits.
This is the weakness of like a side lane Medusa or side lane Owl. Even though they're on the carry road, but they prefer to lane mid shorter lane so that you don't get chased down and run down and bullied.
Yeah, most definitely. Speaking of getting bullied, Abed, I think he's just dead here. Still has the 4-stick charge, but he's gonna save him.
This time, this lane just has way too much kill potential, and you're laning with a Phoenix. Phoenix is also a weak lane.
Yeah.
Like a Medusa side lane.
See
I
you
feel
later,
like
nerds.
the ideal partner for you in the lane is like the mid shield, the Undying, the Ogre, the Bane.
A Clockwork maybe.
Yeah, even a Clockwork. Anyone to just beat for you to absorb damage. But the Phoenix doesn't do any of that.
You're not really looking for something like the Warlock either, right? Yes, he's got sustain, but not nearly enough of it. You don't have the same level of tankiness as say a Spectre does.
See, Kuka's doing very well.
Going for a second kill. This could be massive. Abed, there's no way they kill him here, I believe. Get Mana back there with the
pressure. A lot of
just pressure. Just pressure. Forcing out the
pressure.
spells from Whitemon. He used both the Icarus Dive and the Fire Spirits. That's going to be half a minute. He's not going to have anything available.
Yeah, let's get the rune. 4 minutes is about to hit the game. Refill their bottles and fight.
So bottom Rune will spawn there, and he's going to be faster on the trigger there, picking up the gamer.
Yeah, he's a really big fan of the Fairy Fires.
Top lane, they will get a kill onto one. JG not going to stop the teleport, so he flee away, but they do force the rotation out from Jeffer. We might see, it's so hard to get a kill onto Kook, especially on the though, so we probably won't see anything too crazy, but it will at least allow Skem to farm a little bit more confidently here.
Yeah, they're both just gonna farm. I don't think either one can stop the other.
Nope. It's a bit difficult, right? Bit of Malice was buffed at the, well, not buffed, it was reworked, it's a bit stronger. The early levels,
That was close.
That was close, barely escaping there. Good rotation out from Play Hard to refill the bottle for a kill attempt, right?
Yeah, no bottle on the...
Oh, no, you're
no
right.
bottle to refill, but bounty runes are gonna be on the horizon in 10 seconds. Zephyr's gonna try to steal one.
Is he? No, maybe he wants that bottom one. We'll see. Rolling boulder. Yeah, he's gonna, I think, lose out on both here, unfortunately. The Smosh Bump up to the high ground, left hard. The stun will not come through in time, but the deny sure will.
It's under attack.
Damage coming through here. Big support fight, as you can see the boulder kicked on over. That was
Nice try.
That was JG contribution. You got him, right?
Nice free kick, man.
Free kick. Why not? But Jeffer is just going to be wasting a bit of time here out from Play Hard. Catch for them.
Wait for that mana to CP out.
Speaking of catch, we are a bit reliant here. It feels like on Cuckoo and especially Jeffrey here for their lockdown, aren't we? No one else really having much other
Gaze.
Stone considerably buffed, by the way. The mana cost reduced by 100. It was halved. It's now only 100.
I think this is the man who's telling me vacuum is a legit
Vacuum is a legit disable. We've seen it used, I think, by Neon, but unfortunately they've reworked the what is it, the Surge. So I don't think we're going to be seeing too much Darkseer support nowadays.
That's it. Close to nice.
Yes, I agree. But not so much on that position 4 roll. Because now movement speed is going to be capped at 550 compared to, oh my god, there's an Alchemist running at us with 1,000 move speed.
Alchemist?
Yeah.
Have you seen that hero?
No, but that's the one that comes to mind. I think with TI we saw it be played, right? It's the Darkseer to surge him up. One at you. Terrifying. 3 stacks of Neon's jungle is what we saw here. Abed.
Yeah,
Exchanging a few.
not having fun here.
No, he's not.
Look at the CS, man.
He could use a few stacks of his own. The off-lane Earth Spirits had 12 denies here on this. And I don't really care so much about the last hit matchup, but the denies, that hurts. Lots of pressure being applied mid lane here for the first creep wave. John Noel, nice job there finding the Frost Mage. Scan over as well. Big rotation here, and they will drop the
Catapult wave, here I come.
Indeed, yeah, they do have some available. They might not need it here for Jeffer. Great X-Mark, good coordination there.
Clear the creeps. Cool. Clear the creeps.
Try and drag them away, but They're gonna have way too many heroes around here.
Amazing usage of the catapult with the Chen. Amazing.
Just good Chen all around. The recalling Schem there is gonna force back GEEKFAM.
Yeah,
Medusa is not ready to fight.
Dude, 7 minutes in, you lost your tier 1 tower in mid, and you have a Medusa, which is like an alchemist. Good luck.
Up there, actually, JG goes, oh, you blinked to me. I'm gonna kick you away. See.
He's gonna have a hard time securing the jungle right now, and Playhard is smoked up with Yopaj on the Konka, wanting to invade and place wards in a triangle, and Abed has nowhere to go.
The scan is gonna
He has
scout
nowhere to go.
Abed does have literally nowhere to go. Oh, they have vision there. The Torrent's gonna miss, but Abed, he's gonna be real sad. He just TP'd down here. Nothing for him to farm.
Step lively.
Oh, they're gonna steal the stack eventually, I think.
This is going from bad to worse, man, the laning. Yeah, I know, I tell you, I don't want the draft to all be all about laning, but right now it is all about the laning.
Seems to be Neon, that's one of their strong suits. Perhaps trying to take advantage of the fact that GEEKFAM, they are playing with a stand-in, right? Abed, of course, he's one heck of a stand-in to have on your team. But the point...
Would you rather have your home play or a stand-in if it's Abed?
No, I mean, you know, we can get into that one. I think the most important distinction and the point I raise is not because of the player quality, but just of a team's ability to adapt, right? One player alone can adapt, but that's not going to really change the outcome of the entire game, right? Even if it is on your safe lane.
You know?
It helps. It helps your team all being on the same page, kind of knowing what to do. You guys, oh, guys, this is like when we played against 496. Don't worry, just do this, right? Just do this.
Chronos here.
That's the Chrono onto Cuckoo.
Back to the pit.
Back to the pit, indeed. Although, I will say the fountain's on high ground, but still. Back to the pit. He's going to be keeping back for a bit of time. Phoenix could be dead. Great silence there. He might just go for the kill here, as the Sentry Ward will be deleted.
All that just for one sentry.
A bit of a battle. Those are the support wars, you know? We watch them. And they get a kill. Jeffern in the meantime. JG dropping the Magnetize, has plenty of damage. Neon, they're feeling themselves. Dropping the Lockhart Maratons.
Just falling out of control for GEEKFAM. At this rate, they're not going to have time to farm it.
No, I know. The position 5 Chen nearly having as much money. I think they actually dodged down. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yopaj, he's like, where are you going? You're going right here, aren't you? Oh, that was beautiful. Yopaj just predicting that. Carl not in for a very fun time here on the Queen of Pain. He just can't find kills anywhere.
I guess that's going to be 4 bounty runes right now for the Radiant.
Yep.
The Quap died.
Maybe 3. It looks like Cuckoo.
It's 4. This is bad. Real bad news, man.
Yeah, just look where Yopaj is casually. Oh, he's gonna stack it too. Nope, not if John Wells is gonna block it anyway. That's fine. I don't think they want to stack that. It's a bit risky for them to stay around and farm it.
Where is this Dusa supposed to go? Where is the line for him?
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. I mean, at this point, look at Cuckoo. Look how tanky he is. He's gonna go from 100 to 0 here.
I have seen the future.
All right.
Dire's top tower is under
I
attack.
mean, I hate to be pessimistic, but I think that's just the realistic view on this. I mean, look how far ahead Kunkka.
There's 3 lanes in the game. If you lose all 3 lanes,
it is hard to come back from. They do have that ultra carry. They have one heck of a team fight and a big game impact ultimate here
Dire's
on the
top
support,
tower
on
is
your
under
feet.
attack.
Still maybe make it happen here, but it's not easy, right?
yeah. And the only one that can rotate is a Quap, but she has a pretty shitty game too.
Yeah. I mean, just to underline that, our Chen now just rolled away
Dire's top
from
tower
Cuckoo.
has fallen.
Does he have a mech?
Yep.
Okay, he has a mech.
Got a mech, 11 minutes in.
Good luck
I mean,
killing.
what do you do?
Good luck killing anybody
Under
right now.
Literally, they're actually going to go for a fight here. He's going to start the recall process. Inkswell rolling Boulder on in, onto Cuckoo to sun him up. Sun right from the trees. But here's Yopaj. He's got plenty of damage. The Magnetize now on to Suicide Whitemon. He doesn't have the ulti. He can just Icarus dive and try and TP. Wait, JG? Oh, he's just going to miss him.
Doesn't really matter. The game is still very much in their control. This Void is just bullying the Medusa out of the lane.
He's got the Mask of Madness already. I was maybe thinking, well, 1, is he going to build it? 2, he's going to Chrono.
Lively now.
Oh, nice job. Messing with the combo there. A little bit is Yopaj.
Isn't it 2? Is he going to go Diffusal meta? Probably not, yeah.
No, I think you do need
Oh no,
to...
they didn't pick up the bounty runes.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, a last hit or 2 fed, and maybe a courier to
Radiant's
boot.
courier has been
Okay,
killed.
that makes it a little bit bigger of a deal now. At the
They just take anything they
Step
find right
lively
now.
now.
Pretty
Your
much,
Admiral
pretty
is on
much.
board.
Not gonna be an easy game. GTA is Kunkka already with Spirit Vessel up. Great for the BKB. Neon, they got their foot heavily on the gas. If anything, they've got their like, the gas pedal just taped to the floor here. They got a brick on it. Not stopping. This bus, if this bus goes less than 50 miles an hour, Winter, it's going to explode. Not that old. It's a classic. Good. In the meantime, though, also classic is Carl getting DOTA mid lane. Double silence up the Phantom's Embrace.
Oh, nice.
Very
Soul
tight
bind.
indeed. Wheel kill. The soul bind onto 2 as well will prevent the chase. Well, the Neon getting another free kill here onto Carl.
Yeah, this Pango is gonna be pretty much useless in the fight. If every time he's gonna soul bind.
Yep. Going for 4? Well, why not? Why not? I guess you're totally right. We don't even have a supernova yet. It's 15 minutes in the game. Jefffer, Cuckoo actually, they're just going to go on to him. Plenty of magic damage despite the Fire Spirits landing. Abed is nearby. Level 10 doesn't have a point in the ulti, so there's no way Neon going further. They might have gone further if that Torrent landed. Getting the D words here quite casually.
Yeah, they have the X-Monk to TP back to base. They have the recall from Chen. This game is actually just going to be at a very, very high intensity game from them. They're gonna be able to play the game in such a very fast pace. And all these small things, you know, like free refills, go back to the base, it matters a lot when a game is like this. DOTA is still trying to get whatever she can get, but here comes the gank.
Yeah, they're going in. Nice initiation here. They need a science, and they will find out on the Queen of Pain. Carl able to blink out in time. Do they have the follow-up damage? As the rolling boulder, they're rolling out through. We don't have the soul bind actually. It's still on cooldown, and that's going to be now JG potentially going down, but they actually still find the kill to Carl. Yopaj will secure that one. Cuckoo trying to get the boys home. It's a great ulti here, and he does have Abed within range. But the X-Star is going to bring him right back. Oh no, the Uber canceled. If the baby's here, then where's the soup? Is what Cuckoo's saying.
What's the cancellation fee? GG.
Very expensive. Very expensive here. Very smart thinking there, Yopaj, thinking on the fly. He's like, oh, that's fine. We'll just bring back the import.
Yeah, very, very good play there by Yopaj, getting the most important target out of the Uber.
Well, they don't care about the Uber. That driver's just trying to make a few extra bucks. Tough times. Just fun with. They really were after the guy there.
Lively. Your admiral is on board.
What now?
I mean, and this is looking.
They can't even defend that triangle.
Something that we failed to. Well, we didn't fail to mention it because it was the whole top of the game. But I mean, look at the kill spread here. 12 to 1. I mean, the kills don't tell you the full story. Right? But it's quite indicative of a real bad game. Who is the one? Right? They have to upgrade the core here according to the rules. Jeffer gonna be looking for a fight. Abed's still level 10. He's level 10 for 3 minutes. Not have the ultimate here. We finally at least have a supernova, but not even going to be silenced up. They're trying to get the damage here onto Yopaj, but he's still going to be alive. The mechanism, they will get off the ulti. Supernova that's going to be deleted instantly, and this fight is going so bad. Look at the hook stop. CC is going to be Carl. He's going to get the wand off at the very least. There's a kill with the Sonic Wave now onto Scam. Finally, GEEKFAM, they're going to get, well, actually 3 times. They triple the kills here with, and 2 big kills here onto the cores of Neon Esports. GEEKFAM, maybe it's not over yet.
Yeah, they got cocky. They fought without the Chronosphere. They fought without the boat was used initially, but yeah, but the big spell was on cooldown. There's no Chronosphere. They were trying to, push their advantage a little bit too much. But I think from their perspective, the ball has to be rolling all the time.
Exactly, that's what I meant. They still have to get this bus going at 50 miles an hour.
My thrift reward.
Yeah, just unfortunate. They were so close to winning that fight.
Carl actually nearly dying to grip through. Try and punish this. The blink forward does have the vessel applied, so he's going to be up a fair amount. Yeah, he's lurking, and he might be going to punish here onto Jeffer. The swashbuckle is available, but nicely timed there onto Yopaj into the boat, and the Torrent team down.
Yeah, now he has 2 charges.
Oh right no, and they're just dying everywhere, Winter. Oh, he's just kidding. They're going to let the Phoenix live. Okay. Maybe I think he thought he would have that there with the Veil, but a little bit silly not to commit the pull. Oh, he didn't have any remnants. My bad.
Chrono.
There's the Chrono. It's on a Cuckoo, and that kill. Oh,
I'm just your Uber. Stop killing your Uber.
Pretty much. He's just the taxi driver. Don't kill the messenger. But that is a very bad message that GEEKFAM are getting. Bad omens here all around. As Yopaj, X-Mark. We don't have both though. We You have plenty of stuns. Silence and into the second stun. Can they get this with just the right kicks alone? They will. Look at that. Yopaj, he had to go back to the creep wave to cleave off of that, but he gets the kill still eventually. No ultis, and that's just... Oh.
Just running to silence and the Grim Shroom.
Yep.
More than enough to get the kill there.
That was very impressive. The double sentry, fabled double sentry there. They still have not dewarded that one ward. GEEKFAM, the one, yeah, that ward exactly, really helping them out in that last fight as well. Neon, they just don't know about that one. That one wasn't in the scouting report.
This is a very good wards. Like when you're losing a game, this is the kind of wards that you want to have. Like very defensive, scouting important areas, especially the jungle. This is very, very nice from GEEKFAM. Even though they're losing, but they're still doing nice moves, putting correct vision on the map.
Yeah, GEEKFAM, we've seen this before out of them, right? In their series versus Fnatic. They're a team that can play well from behind. They try and keep it together. Sheffer, there might go for another fight here. The silence on to 2, but Sheffer, that means he's free to roll around, and roll he will. That's what he was born to do, and he's happy to do it. And meanwhile, the Supernova will explode. That forces the rest of Neon Esports back. BKB'd up by Yopaj, though, at 18 minutes, utilizing that 10-second charge. Scam did not have the ulti. Either the only one with ulti at this point is the Earth Spirit. Big root there onto a few, disarmed as well, forces the time walk to the low ground out from Scam. Raven. Abed walking on in, screaming, Fat Lady singing, but Neon, they're going to continue fighting here. JG out of Remnants though, so that's a lot of his control. White Man, all of his spells are on permanent cooldown. He's going to get kicked. His Forbes actually connecting on the 2 more heroes, but Neon, they're not done quite yet. They're looking for even more. They're going to get the kill finally onto Jeffer. Scam, I thought he was going to keep going there with the Inkswell, but eventually they decided we're not quite ready for high ground. We can chill.
Man, this team is just, even without Chrono, they're playing like they have a Chrono.
Yeah, maybe GEEKFAM are like, do they have Chrono? What do they back up?
I'm pretty sure I got the timing right the last time.
Who pinged it? Who pinged it? That's madness though. That's absolute madness. Because you're right. Just it feels like confidence.
If they had Chrono, the fight is over. The fight was actually just over.
Of course. But they're just using their ultis as soon as they come off cooldown. And Chan, well, he wish he had his, as he will be getting. Well, he got the max, but he will still be dying. Waste a lot of time though. Aj. Thunder and D2 with not enough lockdown for him. He's going to run right back at this bird. White on lockdown. They're going to call in the fleet now onto this poor little bird and order fried chicken there for the crew. As Cuckoo, he might be next. Soulbind will connect onto him. Carl unwilling to make the jump in. As getting final couple Hobby Cuckoo. Jeffer looking for a disarm. That's a big Sonic wave from the low ground. Oh, but we've now got the Chronosphere. They're going to catch 2 with that silence as well with the Phantom. Just kidding. They don't even need that damage. Scam landing a double kill there. Yopaj still alive as that's going to be 4 heroes dead. Abed, he's still farming, but it is...
He's getting the rune, he's getting the second bounty rune.
Oh, poggers. Oh, just kidding. This is bad, though. I mean, I think it was MLP or Q said they're going to go for the hardest of hard carries. Medusa, I think, undeniably, is that category, maybe along with your team, your AM. Well, not the God King AM, but he's the exception, not the rule. Is this enough? How can GEEKFAM try and just pump the brakes here a little bit and force this game to last any longer?
They have to put their team fight into good use. They have this kind of like greedy support duo, like Phoenix and Pango. They're both weaker in the laning phase, that's why they got abused by the Neon supports. But apart from the ancient fight, like, what, 5 minutes ago where they won one battle, like nothing has gone their way. Like no fights has gone their way.
It feels like they're trying to do the right thing here as they will move into their triangle to be very disappointed. Casual founder in there. Don't worry about it, Neon. They farm
this is the best place for them to defend. They have to guard the ancients.
Exactly. I mean, they're taking all the fights here, you've noticed, right?
Yeah. This is the only place that matters to DOTA right now.
But they have to back up. They still don't quite hold the candle, even though there's no Chrono this time. It's down to too dangerous. And Jeffer, the boat will connect onto him. The nice job holding back Yopaj. He's unwilling to commit the 9-second BKB. Oh, he canceled it. Did cancel the roll, actually. The Soulbind onto 2. Scoop trying to get the team up. The X-Mark is available. Leashed up. There goes the X-Mark. Hello, Abed. How have you been? As there goes Scam down to the backline. So Supernova's a great one, actually. Disarmed and stunned up. He's going to be 1, 2 Stone Gaze. Might just be enough to turn this. BKB'd up his Scam. He's going to be A-okay. Actually, to keep on fighting. They're going to find Carl stunned up a second time there by the rolling boulder. Where is Scam at? I don't know where he's gone. I think he's still continuing to chase down Abed. There he is, now back up to the low ground. Gonna get rooted up as Tuku runs back in to join the fight. Good first time away. Oh, unfortunately, White Man, he's gonna come back. He's still good to go though. Abed though getting just kicked back and forth and back and forth. He finally is gonna have some teammates to provide a bit of cover. No one's died quite yet in this engagement. My Abed is the first one to go. As it's gonna be JG and now 2. A good Sonic Wave, of course, might buy a bit more time, but still Abed stunned up. Finally, the first casualty of the entire fight is gonna be the Earth Spirit, and now Neon, they don't want to fight anymore. Lots of damage coming through. A second vote of this engagement here onto Yopaj is going to keep him extra tanky, a bit of extra move speed. I don't think he's going to be living, however, as they have enough gap close. I don't know though. He will die with the buyback out from the Earth Spirit. He's TP's on it. He's going to that one, but the corner back up. Who's in front for that long winter? Abed, he got Manta style scam, not having the damage to nuke down either hero though. Abed's still alive, as is White Man. At this rate, we're going to have the Supernova back up as well. And we're still fighting over by the staircase. All gas, no brakes in this one. Eventually, we get a few kills. Scam is going to be finding 2. He finds the fried chicken as well as Sheffer. But it's a 2-for-2 trade as Carl is able to escape. All right, Winter, can you break down
every... It's still not over, man. He's still chasing.
I need you to break down every single aspect of that team fight we just saw in detail without missing a single W.
That's your job.
Buyback 2 buybacks. Boots of travel, by the way, on Earth Spirits.
I mean, that was insane. Initially, the Stone Gaze plus the egg combo, but nobody died. Nobody died for me.
Nobody died. BKBs popped, but nobody died. I mean, and the scary part is, I mean, Abed, he does so well in these long fights, right?
Yeah,
because of the split shot.
We're starting to see the power of the team fight coming together with the progression.
Yes.
And the damage is still lacking from the side. She's going to get there if the game continues to allow her to scale and farm. And that was like 2 buybacks on the Earth Spirit and the Chen. And the next time they die again, it's going to give the Lucifer even more time to farm on the map.
Radiant's middle tower is
He
under
just needs
attack.
1 damage item.
Look at this, GEEKFAM actually on the offensive they go. They're going to find Jean well. That's probably
our turn right now.
It's their turn.
That's the 2 diebacks right there.
That is the 2 diebacks.
Radiant's middle
There we
tower
go.
is under
Now we
attack.
have the GEEKFAM actually pushing a tower. Their first one of the game. They
so fast for their own good.
They are. They tried to jump the bridge there, unfortunately.
Radiant's
This is
middle
not a
tower
Hollywood action
has
movie,
fallen.
and they fell straight down. Is this beginning of, oh, there goes gravity, there goes reality for these guys here?
Where's my safety net?
They need the safety, right?
Roshan is up.
Roshan is up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Be an MKB next for Faceless Void, so they could potentially get this one done. Such an interesting build on the Earth Spirit, but I do like it in this all gas.
But they lost so much momentum from that play.
Especially with 2 diebacks, 1 especially onto your offlaner, so the team items are going to be delayed by a bit here.
Not like he's going any. He's going for his own personal items.
Yeah,
Radiant's
right
bottom
about that
tower
one.
is under
Abed, though,
attack.
speaking of this, he's got a DD up in the bottle, going again here as he needs to, going for that time. So I need to do some healing. Okay.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You know, it's strange because we say there are heroes that like really long engagements, right? Specifically like the DOTA, like the Gyrocopter, the Ember Spirit, without all of these guys, without Divine Rapier, obviously, right? They produce a lot of damage over a long period of time. They don't do the opposite of your burst type heroes like your Lina, for example, right?
Yeah,
But it's kind of funny because it's just now occurring to me that Chen, by the way, they did really. Chen, by the way, is kind of like the support version of this, right? Because all of his auras, all of his healing over time really do pay off quite a bit.
So if you have enough burst, you
Radiant's
eliminate
bottom
that.
tower
You know,
has
if you can
fallen.
kill the target from 100 to 0, so then there's no point in all those heals.
I guess, but they've still proven, rather, that's proven to be a bit difficult here against the Chen himself.
Yeah, right now it's way too difficult because of the bolt. There's a lot of chance to save each other. You know, one thing I like about like on drafts all the time is they have this kind of like very mobile line most of the time, and they're able to keep each other alive and draw out the fights. You get 1 extra spell from that one hero, you might turn the tide of the battle.
Indeed, no pun intended there, I'm sure. Scam, he's talking to the trees, he hit him with a double crumble. That is where the TP's out from 2. They want Carl first. They're going to get him. The Soulbind now will collect the silence, and that's a free 2 kills for Neon. Massive rotations there. They snag the tier 2 tower. SCA smoke, baby. They kill 2 heroes. They're going to fight you.
I just used Chrono, but let's go.
Let's go. Sheffer's like, is Chrono back off cooldown, guys? They're just running at me. like this though, the confidence.
Are they going for DOTA?
Smoke's gonna break. They do want the DOTA though. She's farming in that top lane. Abed, he's in some trouble. They have the sense of my lady getting recalled in. Abed, deep in trouble. Does not get the ultimate on. Actually gets kicked back into the rolling boulder against Oliver. And Skem just ate her alive.
Where's my Uber?
Oh no, great rotation off from Neon. They knew exactly what Abed would be doing there.
Really cool with the Chen. Oh, like utilizing the recall once again. Great effect.
I didn't quite notice, but even maybe if we get a replay of that, just to see the minimap. Where was Skem showing? Because if he showed bottom and then backed away into the fog, he completely would have had it by surprise.
So very, very nice.
That was amazing. Grip stroke, he's utilized all his skills. Here comes the backup. Here comes the backup. Carl though with a BKB this one. He might be able to turn the tide. Good Yule Scepter there onto Skem. He's going to try and keep fighting here as the Supernova rather will get dropped now onto the high ground. No one really has vision on that one. Cuckoo, he is not going to quite go down this easily. Gets off another bit of balance here. JG rolling on it. Gets a nice ultimate off. Silencing and finding the kill onto Jean-Noel. Sheffer rather make it as Carl with the Sonic Wave. Now he's going to collect his kill onto the back lines. Can they get more? Will they be able to punish as the Yule Scepter buying him a bit of time? JG completely out of remnants despite how much that ability's been refreshed, updated recently.
That's telling you the story of the game. How much fighting.
Yeah. He's got another remnant ready to go here. Carl, nice job there. Oh, but the stun, it just connects. I think Carl's wasting time. Oh, just kidding. Yopaj is here. JG beautifully utilized to land another stun, and Yopaj collecting kills after kill.
I mean, the teamwork is actually just top notch.
Yep. They're just everywhere. It feels like they're everywhere. They only get 2 kills. They only get the supports out of that fight. Abed, I would argue, started at the start of, or died rather at the start of that fight.
You would think like, oh, at least the carry didn't die, but the carry wasn't even farming.
He was dead. He was dead because they called him out before.
Yeah, and he just like, the fight just gone on so long until he was alive.
This is really great stuff off from Neon. This is, by the way, not how I thought this series would go. I thought maybe Neon, they're going to hit him with a Chen carry once. GEEKFAM are going to go, okay, we just have to counterplay this. I did not think they would be going for the same strategy twice in a row with 2 hard carries, the Nagasang and the Medusa. It's surprising to me.
Yeah, but this game is like more like a normal way of playing, right? Like, you have a safe lane Void that's actually farming just Chen support. Like the drop actually feels like a...
I mean, is it normal though? Look where he's
one.
farming here. 30-minute mark. That's way past the line window.
That's because they're ahead. If you are
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I guess they are ahead. They're up 14k actually to put a number on that. 30 to 11 here at the 30-minute marker, just about. And all the outer towers now off the map.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on
Neon. High ground, they still have Aegis, by the way, and they still have Aegis about for another minute and a half, maybe up to 90 seconds here. Alpha Wolf, they sure do push quite quickly, but they're going top lane. Abed's showing on the map, and they're immediately trying to find him. He's going to read this one. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't be fooled again.
Now time to recall some backup, and Chen is going to pull someone back. Who's coming?
Who is coming?
Oh no, can't get it.
Oh, they're just kidding, it's Skem. He's got the Chronos here. He's only going to find Cuckoo. They've got plenty of shields for him, but it's not going to be enough for Skem. He's got plenty of damage. Sonic Wave on a 2, but that's going to be usually time walk there. Yopaj now joining the fight. Skem running back in towards Abed. He's going to be dissuaded, however. The ulti's still available. Abed not singing the song quite yet. Oh, Aegis now he's been reclaimed though. Oh no, he's going to go down. That one, they were waiting for that, I believe. GEEKFAM, they timed that one to the T. And they're going to get the kill onto Skem. 8 times kill streak ended. I believe that one goes to Jesper. They're not done. Jean-Noel, like he's not here as well, Winter. Not really much to say. I mean, it's a Chen. He's not the carry in this game, right? That's how it's supposed to look, right? Not like last game.
Yeah, that's going to give them a lifeline. Some room to breathe, killing Face's Void right there.
Has been killed.
That's going to slowly get to the point where she's going to be able to carry the game if this happens once or twice more. But time is not in their hands.
The time is not in their hands, and also Heaven's Halberd. So strong.
Step lively.
Yes, it's nerfed. Now you need a 400 gold recipe, but I don't think we have any queued up quite yet.
I mean, they have a 13k.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, yeah, right. That's really what it comes down to. We're going for the Scythe of Ice now, the Grimstroke for the double hacks with ultimate. I bet he's feeling pretty confident. He's got the team, I imagine, smoked up behind him there in the triangle. Maltese, except for
just make sure to get me that Uber home.
It's not that effective this game though, simply because they have Yopaj here, who's going to be caught out here by the smoking. He's going to have a very rude welcome back party.
They canceled the X.
Yeah, they actually did cancel. Carl actually canceled that one. That's going to allow Yopaj to BKB and just
Radiant's
leave.
middle tower is under attack.
Force him.
Guess.
I mean, he wasn't gonna die either way. There was
Probably
no,
not.
There was no way he died.
There's no Sonic Wave.
Yeah, there was no way he died.
Double damage!
DD rune though. I think they're going to try. They will give that to Abed. Okay, big spike here for them.
Is the Hex actually better than... I was thinking whether it's better for him to get Aghanim. But then, okay.
Yeah, just passively, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Step
Side of
lively
wise,
now.
it's
Your
definitely
admiral
gonna
is
be
on
better.
You're always looking for, when you want to lose, you're always looking for people with
Radiant's
great
top
passives,
tower
like
is under
Cuckoo here,
attack.
or you're looking at, to a point, Medusa, right? The problem is
Radiant's
Medusa
top
kills her
tower
own
has
illusions
fallen.
quickly, or you're looking for someone with great passive items like the Radiance, right? Which I
Radiant's
guess is
top
alright.
tower is
Yeah,
under
that would be
attack.
useful.
This is Void nearly level 25 already, just because he's been fighting so much. He's left foot
Defend!
forward.
Defend our triangle!
Abed,
how dare you!
Nice roll in onto Abed. He's going to be kicked away. BKB'd up to JG as the Chronosphere will catch him though. Cuckoo looking to try and get him out of harm's way, but the X mark is going to be there in time. And nearly to kill Abed before he leaves. He's dropped back into a world of pain. Why are we born but just to suffer, says Abed, as he will die yet again to the hands of this X mark. It's the only kill they need. Neon, they don't even want anyone else. Everyone else is just
Why
in the
are they
crossfire.
actually shooting the towers? Why are they trying to pressure the tower? They're actually not ready to take any fights. Still,
Radiant's
they
middle
need
tower
more
is
time.
under attack.
And with that death, they're gonna need even more.
Got a Yule Scepter on swap and the BKB. She's fine.
So if she dies.
She around 2 months.
Where's your Uber right now?
Gonna catch one. The Uber off cooldown. You just ordered one and canceled it, so they're not gonna service you for about another 60 seconds. Jester though, a nice little opportunity here for the Rolling Thunder. Gonna see a Taj the second time instead. Opting to hit here. JG as Scab. Look at him fighting. He's gonna just chew through Cuckoo. He's rooted up for a mere second, but he's gonna continue time walking up very aggressively. Jeffer continues to kite around JG here, who is again. It's very easy to see why he runs out of remnants so frequently. No, he wished he could have that arcade run, but he's not gonna find it. Jeffer, he's just giving him the walk around here, but he's gonna die eventually. So for the kill, it's gonna come not too quickly, but eventually.
It's a beautiful Dota.
Yeah, it's like
fine wine.
well, I don't know if it's a fine wine. I think a portrait. I think a fine wine. I think this is beautiful Dota to watch, but it's beautiful for a different reason, right? This is your Jack Pollock. You got Neon Esports.
Together
They're
as a
just
team.
throwing paints all over the canvas here. You
They
know.
stayed together as a team for quite some time, you know. They made some roster changes, but
Yeah.
I think overall the core of the team was the same people for a couple, like 1 or 2 years at least. Now everything is like bearing fruit,
Yeah, I agree.
just like a bottle.
What's kind of crazy though is that a lot of times, all due respect to Neon Esports, obviously they're winning this series, 18K 35 minutes versus GEEKFAM, who have Abed to stand in. But a lot of the times when you see these tier 2 teams start to stand out among the rest of them and start to challenge these tier 1 teams, right? Is because the meta kind of favors them, or favors one of their heroes. That's not the case here for Neon Esports. This time's different. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it's more about how they're how they're playing with around each other, how they're playing as a unit, how they're being on the map, what are they doing as a team. Those are the things that I value more when I watch the game. There's nothing to do.
Of course. Do a great job of this. So they've got them in a bit of a rock and a hard place now. 19K here.
I can still see them winning a fight with this. Oh, there's still a chance. Like with this kind of lineup, but it's gonna be very, very hard. They have to land the perfect
Your admiral is on board.
land right now with the Void having you have to be able to fight
Or kill everyone else while he's
and leave,
respawning.
and leave him last.
You basically need the one triangle fight that GEEKFAM won. Stone Gaze looking directly at the Supernova, right?
And that is their.
Your admiral is on board.
It's not too hard of a setup here. The problem is Abed just
Yeah, no, this looks better. The carry Void is actually pushing out the lane, and the Chen is on.
this time, yeah, but compared to last game, this scene's a bit more normal, but of course, now that we've just seen a different type of normal delete, then
We
MKB
are in a time where there's a new normal.
It's very true.
Since Face's void support gonna be a new normal.
How does he still have to wear a mask? I would assume so, right? Void. Oh, they're gonna catch R. Oh my God, it's already actually up.
Kill hole.
Well, that is terrifying. Or is that the neutral item?
happened?
No, it must have been the neutral item, wasn't it? Oh no, Kanka's got the sight. That's terrifying.
So at this rate, they're gonna have like a double hack.
Double hack. It looks like I saw actually Scam going for the Orchid. The Bloodthorn queued up as well. Yeah, he's going for the Bloodthorn here. He's committed for the Orchid.
Why though?
Double silence. Maybe they're looking for True Strike onto the DOTA. She doesn't have a butterfly yet though. She's gone for the MKB instead. I think they're just trying to counter each other here. At 15% animation.
I kind of like the Ags on board. I feel like it's a bit underused, that item.
I kind of like it. You generally see it as a counter pick to a PL, for example.
Dire's top
But I think this
tower
game, it has its value just because of how they're playing this game. The Scam has jump immediately in, the Sheep Stick as well. I know it's not to follow suit. Cuckoo is dead. Not the buyback. Already high ground just immediately for a moment. Abed is here. They will buy back if the Rolling Thunder connects onto Scam only once, now twice. The Rolling Thunder not going to connect onto anyone, but that's going to leave Neon without that ult now, so they will back off. For now, I think they're considering going right back in. They are right underneath the GEEKFAM observer word, though, so keep that in mind, Carl. Oh, the Chronosphere. They've caught Abed here already. It's caught the BKB, though. Doesn't want to on this first flight, but that means that Abed, he's going to stay alive here. Now pops the ultimate. Finally, got enough mana for it, but look at this. Scam actually nearly killed him. Now there's the Supernova. That's going to keep away the rest of the team, but Scam has the time walk away. They're going to be good to just go right back in, and Scam, he goes already. JG leaving the ultimate onto Abed. The X-Mark dragging him right back. He's trying to get the damage in. That's a great Sonic Wave. That's going to buy a little bit of time, but Abed, he's stunned up. He is invis. Can they get him out in time? The bashes, the damage is not there, and this time they found the counter. Just make him invis.
Time to tip your driver.
Yes.
5-star.
Yes. Who has the Glimmer Cape? Because they deserve a big pat on the back. I think it's got to be Tango? Phoenix, maybe? Yeah. Big play there. Big play there.
Changed state of the game. They still lost the racks.
No, but it gives GEEKFAM another fight here, and they have buyback on the Queen of Pain. Neon, though, not going to let up the gas. They actually still have agents as well. There's the jump, though. That'll trigger the buyback out from Carl. What difference can he make here? As it will force Scam back directly back to the Pit of Malice. They could burn his first life here quite easily, but they're having trouble even doing that now. But Chen could the heals on him with a big Rolling Thunder. They're going to catch 3, actually make it 4, maybe even 5 here. Then what's going on, guys? That's going to set up Carl quite nicely. John Well, he's going to be nuked down by the Sunrise. Scam looks to interrupt this one as the boat will connect now onto Carl. He's just fought back. Yule Scepter might find a bit of time, but the fleet actually already coming on in. They've been hailed, and Carl will get the blink up to the high ground for now. In the meantime, Scam, he's going to stay okay. 7 here on this guy. Has gone for the backtrack balance. You can't want to keep fighting. I guess they know they've been Chrono, but they're overextended here quite a bit. The Pango in some trouble. He will die. Does have to buyback as well.
I mean, there's no Chrono, but what does GEEKFAM have?
That's kind of my question.
They don't have combos. They are
no.
egg into Stone Gaze.
Yeah, they don't have that
like
either.
There's no Uber.
Maybe they feel like Abed is maybe at that turning point where you can begin to start just trying to carry. As long as other people throw their bodies in front of him, he can just hit damage.
Maybe, but still, apparently not. They still can't kill anyone.
No. Buybacks were committed there, out from our Chen, out from our Queen of Pain. Carl, luckily, he does not get killed, so he's alive for now. But now we're going to have some nice devices. Oh, Carl. He's going to get stunned up. No, gets the Yule Scepter off as the Inkswell will be missed time. That means he's able to blink away now, but Scam closing the gap quite quickly. Time dilation, silence up, trying to keep alive. The Soulbind now onto 2. As the egg will be dropped. Cuckoo is going to try and get his teammates out of here. The egg is not going to go off, and that will put Abed as well back into the base. Scam forced to pop the BKB along with Yopaj for that one. But now that's a Phoenix dead for 90 seconds. A crucial part of this team fight hold.
Yeah, that's also a dieback, so it's going to be a pretty long time on the sidelines. Is there a Chrono from BKB though?
No, Scam's going to go right into the mouth. Get hit once, twice. The damage on Sedusa. Can they actually get it? No, they push him aside. That means he's able to time walk away. The Sonic won't put him in a winter. They would have had that kill. And And now they're going to punish. Oh, they're going to thank, actually, done well for that one. Zephyr make it. As there they go now. They've got actually the full Bloodthorn active, so not missing any of these attacks. And the crits as well. They get the kill onto Ivan. He does have the buyback. Really well now. He's at Buku in some serious trouble. The bashes here onto him will basically perma-stun him, as he has caught 2 into the Pit of Malice, but Skem continuing to get so aggressive, diving underneath the tier 4 towers here before finally being held back by his team. He fights from long range, means Skem gonna make the jump right on in, has got the Inkswell. That's now Jeffrey. The dive back onto him. Carl in some trouble. He's just dodging. He's gonna go down again. 3 kills for Skem. And Abed call the GG. GEEKFAM, they throw in the towel. It's gonna be Neon Esports making a run here potentially for one of those first 2 slots for the playoffs.
Yeah, just GEEKFAM getting punished by picking supports that are too weak in the lane, focusing too much on going for those Uber teamfight heroes, but just losing all 3 lanes in this game.
Yeah, indeed. Bit too aggressive out of the support duo, especially with that last pick, Medusa. You need to at least win 1 lane. Doesn't